Okay, take two of doing this because the first time the audio wasn't working for some reason. But I have tested it and it should be working now. So, hello everybody, and welcome to a new reaction series. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rubedo, and this is my second channel where I do anime reactions, the occasional video essay, miscellaneous other things. I would really appreciate it if you would also check out my main channel, which is linked down in the description. I do gaming over there. But, you know, that is your choice. So, yeah, we are going to be starting The Summer Hikaru Died. I don't know a lot about this going into it. I know, like, the basic premise, but that's kind of it. So, that's fun, that's exciting. Got something I don't know a whole lot about going into it. One thing I do know is that it is horror. I don't think it's particularly gory. I'm pretty sure it's more on the end of, like, psychological horror. But if that is a point of concern for you, this might not be the series for you. That's fine. That's perfectly okay. I have other reactions you might want to check out instead. I've done Fate Strange Fake most recently. I did Link Click. I did To Be Hero X, and that's everything so far. This is my fourth. This is my fourth series reacting to. I think that's about it. Assuming I will have to edit this down, unedited reactions will be available on my Patreon, patreon.com/rubedo_VT. So, without any further ado, let's get into The Summer Hikaru Died Episode 1. This opening scene here is very good so far, very atmospheric. Oh. Yo, why does the tree look like that? Hell, hold on. Hold on. Cygames? They had a hand in this? I did not know that. I think I might have known that, actually. Nuki-sama. Oh. Whoa. Really strong opening scene there. Hang on. It was January in the beginning now. So now it is July of the same year. We've jumped ahead that far. Or, hang on. Okay, I'm at 2:30. Let me go back and check. Yeah, January 2020. And then July 2020. Okay. So, yeah. We jumped ahead a whole 6-7 months. I guess I didn't need to go back because they were gonna talk about it immediately. You gonna call him out? So you've been holding on to this suspicion for that long. Okay, I thought he would, like, come out and say it right away. Because like I said, I do know like the basic premise. So. Whoa. I didn't realize there was a whole 6 months in between there. Damn. And that's why it's the summer, because he doesn't accept that Hikaru is really dead until summer. But he actually died in the winter. Interesting. Damn. Damn. Man, this whole situation sucks for him. I like that his eyes look different than the real Hikaru's did. I don't remember if I've said that in a previous reaction before, but like, I love a good fancy eye design, so. Dude, quit giggling. What the fuck is your problem, dude? What? What the? Huh. Whoa. What is all over your neck? But this is the first time. Yeah! Nice little montage of daily sights around the village. Oh my god. He's kind of adorable. The panel behind him. Oh my god, look at him, he's just a little guy. Kippy. Is the cat gonna hate you? Yep. Oh no. Did she notice? What? Interesting. Interesting. I feel as though I may be piecing things together, but at the same time, it's literally the first episode, so there could be some red herrings going on. Oh. Damn. What are those pills for? Are they like antidepressants? No, if they were antidepressants, they wouldn't be coming in a blister pack. Huh. Loving the distorted voices. Huh. Okay, we're getting opening, ending, probably opening. Nope, never mind. Okay. That was a really, really good first episode. I love how, like, cinematic this is. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, the shots, the cinema. Absolute cinema. That is the only way I can say it. You know, it's very... cinematic is literally the only word I can come up with for it. It's very well composed. I had no idea there was gonna be this whole angle with, like, a like, supernatural hunter? Like a ghost hunter or something? I'm assuming that's what this Tanaka guy is doing. Now as for the theory that I alluded to earlier, so the old lady that died there called quote-unquote Hikaru Nonuki-sama, and so I just realized my model is a bit too high up. But the other old person also mentioned that name. But if I'm not wrong, at the very beginning, the real Hikaru said Unuki-sama, right? Yeah. So he said something different. I don't know if... I'm going to assume that Nonuki-sama is, like, some kind of deity that the people of this village worship, or make sacrifices to out of fear, or something to that effect. It's some kind of, like, local superstition. And I don't know if Hikaru just got the name wrong, or if this is indicating that there's actually two different beings at play. But what he says here... that does kind of indicate that, you know, he's the one who called whatever... My model froze. Are you kidding me? Anyways, it does kind of indicate that, whatever entity this is that has, I guess, taken over his body was called to him by Hikaru himself. Like, he was calling out somebody, anybody, local gods, local legends, somebody just come help me. And whatever took his place found him, and maybe was too late to save him. That seems to be the case based on what he said. Maybe didn't know how to save him. And ended up just, like, taking advantage of the situation, I guess. He's like, well, I can't save you. You're gonna die no matter what. But I can make it so that your friend doesn't have to suffer, and at the same time, I get to live as a human, or something to that effect. Maybe not quite as generous as that. Maybe it wasn't taking other people into account at all. Probably not. But that seems to be what's going on here. Don't spoil it for me in the comments. Obviously, I want to figure this out as I go, because this has whole aspects to it that I had no idea about. It is definitely very interesting. I am looking forward to seeing where this goes from here. So, I'll see you guys next time.